All right. Good morning, folks. Why is Epic asking me for my login info? Hang on a fresh minute. Where'd I put that password? Okay, different password than I thought anyway. Anyway, back to what I was going to say. This week is getting kind of crazy. Because earlier this week I had a cavity issue. Go through some funky Epic Store bullshit. Oh, and apparently there's an update for Satisfactory, which I did not know about. Anyway, cavity, right. I'm trying to debate for a moment if the update's going to load in time. Looks like it might. But the cavity I had earlier this week basically cost me a day of work because my mouth was numb the entire time and I could not go to sleep with that. Now the filling is giving me an issue. So I'm currently expecting a phone call probably within the next hour or so. I might pause stream momentarily to take care of that if that comes in, if I hear it. But yeah, that, depending when that schedule is, that could impact streams next week. I'm currently like scatterbrained, so please just bear with me. The refineries that I've been working on in Satisfactory, we've been working on for like 8 streams now. First, we had to set up all the machines. That took us multiple days. At least one day, probably 2. Then calculating the resources, setting up the things, bring the first batch over, first batches of iron, getting the water set up. Yeah, these refineries have been a project. Also, I tried out the new DLC for Hunter Call of the Wild. One of the first things I ran into while just trying to do some of the main story stuff and find some of the lookout points, ran into a pack of wolves in that game. One of them was level 8 mythical, so not a max score, but very solid size right off the rip. Still saw a couple of mule deer. Haven't seen any sign of the great one yet, but then again, I haven't seen any sign of any great animal, so it is what it is. Satisfactory's update is currently about 45%. Been playing a little bit of Helldivers lately, trying to get more war bonds, get more of those done. I'm almost done with a couple of them. The most recent two I haven't really touched. So while we're waiting on Satisfactory, plan for next week. Tuesday. Currently, I'm going to plan for Tuesday. We're going to do some Witcher 3. Because I have Tuesday off, which means that we can go for like 4 hours. And then Thursday, we might be back in Satisfactory. We might do some World of Tanks. There's also Supermarket Simulator, which I haven't touched in forever, and I haven't even looked at the new DLCs for that. Well, not DLCs, the new updates. Excuse me. Bit of a burp there. Satisfactory's update is at 55%. This is taking longer than expected. Haven't really been doing much in Elite Dangerous lately. Still want to get back into Tarkov and... What was the other thing I did? I did some Skull and Bones earlier. Trying to get to the point where my Helm Empire can produce Ascension modules, because I am in severe need of those. Haven't exactly been trying to farm Ascension mods, and even then I have quite a few ships, and it takes 75 mods per ship to get everything settled. So I guess kind of right now I'm just waiting on actually the next season. Because if I can get 75 modules, we can get to the next season, see what the large ship specializes in, and start orienting myself around how to make that into an absolute juggernaut. And Satisfactory is currently at about 65%. Probably should have just ended stream for a minute and let this thing download at full speed, but here we are. Do, 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 do. Haven't done farming sim in forever. Again, I haven't really felt a need to do farming sim. Minecraft though, I have kind of had a few pangs of wanting to do Minecraft. Come on, game. Ooh, there's actually an option to see how many hours I've played in Satisfactory from the Epic Launcher. 536 hours. Still waiting on the upload. Honestly, I was hoping it would be done by now. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I haven't played that in forever. I still have it downloaded. So maybe eventually we'll get to doing some Chaos Gate. 40k universe is kind of fun. Also have RimWorld still. RimWorld should actually be getting a new DLC. I'm not sure what that new DLC will be. If anything's come out about it, I haven't been paying too close attention. And of course, the original God of War I want to get around to playing at some point. Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. Want to get to those. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Just don't have the time. $85%. Actually, hang on. What if I open up Steam and we take a look at whatever happened to Satisfactory? Because Satisfactory is also on Steam. And sometimes the news things will pop up. See all updates. Potential fix for dedicated servers, fix for conveyor belts using blueprint auto connections not working. Fixed blueprint auto connect, sometimes flipping the direction of the hologram when building a blueprint that contained railways. Fixed welcome screen, potential crash, and Satisfactory is launching. Wait for it, it'll pop up. I hope. Here we go. Game uses an autosave feature, yep. So this is going to be our 20th stream in Satisfactory. And we're still working on the motherfucking refineries. Yeah, we have 50 or 60 machines producing pure iron ingots. Yep, merger that one. Right, before then. Gotta kind of focus just a little bit to make sure everything comes out the way I would like it to. And then we're going to need a splitter there. Fuck it, level 3, why not? Did I make that the wrong way around? Yep. That way. That'll connect correctly. I just want to make sure. Okay, so it's the middle belt. Which is this one. And I took away the labels. Oh, nope, labels are over here. Bottom is 240. Okay, so that's 70 plus 105, 175. No. Wait, yes. 175. Plus 35 is 210. So that's 225. Which means the other one needs 15. Yep, okay, so that's right. That we definitely do not have enough iron to reach the end. Oh, this is a problem. Probably a problem. Top middle is 180. Maybe? Built that the wrong way. God forbid I make one of these the wrong type of thing. Big one. Yeah, that's going to be the big one. Excuse you. Can you hook up correctly, please? Okay, what the hell is that? I don't know why that didn't hook up correctly. And that's the wrong elevation now. What did I say? The top was 240. Top is 180. Grab that. Link that there. There. Link that there. Okay, so 180. That merger needs 20. $20 plus 35 is 55. I'll also go to that one. So that's 90. $90 and 70 is 160. That's 195. So good enough. Yeah, I want the merger to be there. I didn't build it before I did the thing, which is kind of dumb of me. You do all that. Put a splitter there. Belt Mark 3. Splitter's facing the wrong direction, which is a problem. All right, then. Just lines and lines of conveyors running across the goddamn ceiling. Which, all things considered, not our biggest problem. So this one is going to be 240. Do want 0. Do it there. Okay, so that's going to get started. I could always try to do the dumb thing and stack these, but I don't really want to stack them. Under here. That just feels like an extra set of complicated steps. Okay, so that's 240. That needs 15. So 15 plus 70 is 85. 85 plus 105, 190. $225. And then you have 15. So this one, I'm gonna need to go over that math again. I might have put that in the wrong place. That eats 15, that's 70, so that's 85. Plus that is 190. That brings you to 225. Yeah, that should be a merger. $225, and then 15 goes in there. So above needs 20. Hit escape a couple too many times. And we still have so many to go. And these ones don't even have water anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have passed the point you have passed the point where these things have water still. God, that's frustrating. Well, something to deal with later. By the way, if we don't get this done on this stream, don't be surprised if I do it off stream, because quite frankly these have taken long enough. Do it, I dare you. Fat lot of good that did 'em. Would be helpful if I put the intakes Yep. Okay, that. Okay, we are getting close to the end. If anything, I just missed the cutoff by like 1. And we still have a whole pipeline of water. Yep, that one's also going to be 240. All of those are hooked up. What's that going to be? Quartz or Sam? One of the two. Everything's measured. That's a big fluff tail. Okay. Hang on half a minute. I need to take this call. Hopefully it was safe there. Be right back. Sorry about that. Very, very important dentist call. Had to make sure schedules work out, which unfortunately they do not at this moment, but hopefully next week something can get swung around. It is what it is. The hassle with working nights is that you're not always available when you want to be. You're a little one, you're a little one, you're the big one. Ooh, shit. Is he dead or just... Not dead. Very not dead. Now he's dead. Right, so we've got another 240. That's going to take 20. So that right there is 90. Plus 105 is 195. Plus the 35 is 230. Ha ha ha. Tooth hurty. Ha, get it. Funny joke. Which means that is only getting 10. So above needs 25. $25 plus 105 is 130. Are there any over here that I haven't taken yet? No. I want to go down to the beach shore because I think there might be one. There might be a thing over there I haven't actually taken.
The scripture, compose it into a book.
Okay, if that's not... Oh, is this Caterium? Fuck yes. Well, that's going to be useful. Were there some on the west side that we didn't touch? Because I remember we found, or I had that one node that I hadn't actually utilized. Come on, game. Sorry if this ends up being a little bit loud. Been having some audio balancing issues of late. Yeah, that was definitely a little bit loud. Yep, iron. Thought there might be one. Are you a pure? You're an impure, which means that you're only going to produce 60. And we needed... I'm going to make like 8 of these. Place it like that. So this is going to only produce 60. Overclock it to 150. But I want to do a recount first. Look how much ground you cover if you get a running start with like a tier 5 belt or a tier 4. So if that needs 25, actually that one, if we overclock it, will produce enough. Do I have any power slugs in my... Fix it. I do have power shards. You want to drop that in? We'll drop that in. Figure. Clock speed to 250. We get 150 per minute. Let's have another one over there. Nice lead. So I can actually clock that one to 50. Trying to figure out how I want this to work. Probably... No, not... I'll bring it from there. This way we can go past the miner. Without it looking sketch as fuck. I mean, it kind of makes sense that iron nodes are only detectable at close range, because if they were detectable at long range, you just get an incessant number of pings. But at the same time, Right around there. One, two, three, four, five. So it should be close enough. Good enough. Good enough for government work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it set to soup, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god, that's ugly. Okay, put that there so it's swinging the right way. Ah, it's much better. Of course, I took soup off. Okay. Hang on half a second while I deal with the bot. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I ever did my audio check today. That'd be good to do. Actually, come to think of it, I don't... Audio works. Thank God I have not been talking to myself. Go back to overlay. Before I forget, you are going to get a power slug. Pumps you up to 90. You and your friend over there end up being 150. And we needed less than that? I believe. One, two, three, four, five. This here is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went too quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's a coal line. Yeah, that's the better way to make it look. We are almost done with all of our iron. Except now we need to figure out how to get this over there without disrupting all of the things. I could force it. I think I'm going to end up forcing it. Which is not actually something I'm super keen on doing. What do I mean by forcing it? Well, this is wide enough. I can slip that in there, and it's almost going to look okay. Hang on, I need to really work on reinforcing this. Thing is, I'm not even sure if this is going to end up working. Might be able to get away with it. That's facing the wrong way. Has to go that way, so that things will hook up correctly down here, and then you have that go there. And you eliminate this. Wait a minute. Let's... I had idea. Instead of trying to finagle it like that, let's just put a Mark II or a 2-meter foundation there. I'll eliminate these. We can put our conveyor hole here. That goes like that. Another conveyor hole there. Put that like that. That faces that way. That faces that way. That. Make sure these are 3s. That's a curve. Is this going the right way? No, why is it not going the right way? Okay, now that that mess is sorted, then we got this conveyor, which loops down, does a stupid thing, goes back up. What if I put another belt here? Then we made sure that this all connects the right way. What if I tried... I keep missing things. Doesn't end up looking particularly good. I think I'll just swing it onto here. And then we match the Mark IV. Should be about here, but instead it's going to be here. It's weird how that works. For whatever reason, it doesn't like doing straights into 90-degree turns. That there. That there. This is where it might get like extra hairy. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be too long. Yep. So I'm going to put that and then we can actually change this. I'm actually going to move these back. How many should I move them back? Split the difference. finally got around the corner. Yep, and then if anything comes from the other direction, I've got the middle rows. Got those. Slap on that one. Slap on that one. Slap on that one. How far do we need to go forward to get a hole? Hang on. That's not going to matter. I just want to see. I'm going to pull that. I like it going this way better. And then that gets adjusted like that. We can eliminate this. And our belt hole. You up there? Ugh. Oh, I hope that didn't catch on the microphone. That was everything in my elbow popping. I do not have enough pieces for this. Okay, let's go pick up some more steel beams. Probably going to go another half an hour or so. Which might be just long enough for us to get all of the iron hooked up. That still doesn't have any steel beams. I mean, it doesn't help that hang on. Yeah, probably like a third of them are going into the furnace. Speaking of the furnace, we have 14 coupons. Management. Conveyor wall holes. The conveyor throughputs. Nice, nice. I haven't really seen those yet. That's fantastic. We can get the basic shelves. Those are just paint finishes, numbers. A couple of different wall materials. How much have I already started? 8, 9. So I can spend 5. What architecture? The elevator! Do I have...
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges, which the conveyor throughput monitor is specialized in. Simply add it to any belt, and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
Nice. Is it going to be under organization? Going to be under logistics. Okay, there's your wall hole. There's your throughput. Architecture. Transport. Yeah. Takes motors, mod frames, and steel beams. When in use, and transports power between all attached elevator floor stops. I am really glad we went to check that now. Oh, that almost attached to the ceiling, and I didn't want to do that. cut that. And just make that a default. Yep. And then that goes. So, first thing I should probably get done is all this other junk. Look at that. Fuck. I hate when it sets up the way that I don't want it to go. That. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three. Ugh. Well, the good news is, if at any point we need to run other belts like under these, we've got plenty of space to do so. Yeah, but we're almost out of concrete now. Plug that there. Take that, plug that there. there. Fuck, we need more concrete. I'm just gonna steal it from that. Put a splitter there. Put a splitter there. That'd be a splitter. Honestly, I probably didn't even need that splitter. I probably could have just had it go. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. One, two, three, four. Five is close enough. Oh, wait, is that six? One, two, three, four. No, that's five. But I think we've got iron all set up. I am, however, going to go and get more concrete. Because I do not want to be running out of that again. This is still building stuff? Okay, we're down to the last container's worth. You know, I'm going to take a couple hundred. See how much the dimensional storage can eat. I can only take 2 stacks right now. Take 3 things of concrete. Pipeline Mark II. We almost definitely do not have enough for this. Okay, so that got me where we need to go. So each of these takes 20, I believe, is what we said. $20 water, yep. So I can make one. Two. Three. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And we're shy by 40 water. I just want to count how much the other one has here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22. That's up to 25, 28, 30. Okay, yeah. So fuck, we need to pull a water line all the way over there. That's only going to have 20 flow or 40 flowing through it. My god. This is the really dizzying part. Y'all thought the conveyors were bad? You haven't seen the pipes. Sneezes. Ah. Click, click, click. Measuring out all the things. Perfect. Now, do I have space? Do I have space to start simplifying those? I believe I do. There, which covers those, and then I'm gonna want this one next. Which covers those, and then I want that one. Those. Pipeline Mark II. 60, 60, 60, 180. Junction there. We're going to need more copper. All right, let's go get some copper. Really, I could use these ponds to get the water I need, but I think I'm going to take water from one of our 5 pump systems, and I'll end up making like a notation somewhere that it gets 40 siphoned off. Take 8 of those, because I'm probably going to do that bit off stream, because that's just a lot of dragging pipe through the conveyor line. I'll do that off stream so I don't bore everyone with it after everything we've been through. Probably afford to make that a pipeline mark 1. Take care of all that. Put in that. Pipeline mark 1. And now everything is hooked up except for those 2. The summer sloop in the sand. I think, everyone, I'm going to call it a stream here because we are closing in on that 2-hour mark. I know we've had some, I'm going to call them delays today. We had to wait for Satisfactory to upload for or update for about 15 minutes. Had my phone call for 5 minutes. But, Abalon stream 20. Yeah, I'm gonna save it Again, plan for next week. I do not plan on streaming this weekend. This weekend I want to get some actual rest in because holy fuck, I've had a week. Tuesday, we'll do some Witcher 3 for about 3 hours because I have the day off. I may or may not end up having an appointment that day. That's up to the people, to the dentists. Probably won't, because they currently said they needed a cancellation in order to squeeze me in for that day, and that's going to be an ouch. So basically all through next week I'm going to end up having to deal with like tooth pain, or at least tooth annoyance. So try to bear with me if I seem a little bit grouchy or out of it. That Thursday is going to be a bit of a wild card, I think. I might do World of Tanks. I'm probably not going to do Tarkov because Tarkov is like a half hour, 45-minute commitment to every raid, depending how long you actually end up being in the raid. It's going to be like, I don't know. It's probably going to be tanks because I haven't done enough tanks lately, but that's where we are. So the week after that I don't have the schedule for yet. I probably need to like strong arm my bosses into being like, hey, I need a day off. It's tough working nights sometimes. Anyway, take care everyone. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all this coming Tuesday. Ciao. Oh, wait. Tuesday, if I do have an appointment in the morning, I'll be streaming at night. If I have an appointment in the night, it's probably not going to affect our morning stream. But yeah. Now, ciao.